What's going on, guys? JPS back for another video, and today we're going to be reacting to Scotland is trying to stop its alcoholics from drinking so much. This video is from 6 years ago, but in other relevant news, last month Parliament voted to raise the minimum price per unit of alcohol from 50 pence to 65 pence, and that will be effect in September of this year in Scotland. They're saying it's because of inflation, also because of the public health measure. So this has been an ongoing thing, and it's very relevant right now. But we're going to be reacting to this video. This is a little Vice documentary. I thought it would be very interesting to check out. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit subscribe, consider joining the Patreon. First link in description for full reactions to British shows and movies. And here we go.
Today, Scotland raised prices on alcohol. It's the first country in the world to impose what's called minimum unit pricing.
That will be changing. That's going up to $18.50 from $14.99.
Last year, more than 1,200 Scots died because of alcohol. And more than a quarter of people drink at hazardous levels. The goal of the new law is to use economic pressure to get them to stop.
I'd probably say Friday night, Saturday night. A lot of the jobs are alcohol related, but then it doesn't necessarily have to be a Friday night. It could be a Monday afternoon or Saturday afternoon. So that's a job in just now for us. A job related to alcohol. It says an intoxicated male fallen with a head injury. Hello.
What's you had to drink tonight? A wee drink? I've had quite a lot, you know. So what were you drinking tonight, do you know?
Frosty Jack.
Frosty Jack. Cider.
Frosty Jack's is a brand of white cider with a high alcohol content, 7.5%.
I can already tell that Frosty Jacks is dirt cheap. Oh my god.
And it's cheap, only $5.20 for a 3-litre bottle. But under the new law, the same bottle will cost 3 times as much. The new pricing system is designed to hit cheap, high-proof ciders and beers the hardest, operating on the theory that those drinks are what fuel alcoholism in struggling communities.
That's all right, mate.
I mean, yes, but I mean, I don't know about that, bro. So they know that it's people who don't have much money that are buying these drinks, yet they're raising the prices on these drinks. Do you think the people are going to stop drinking this, or they're probably just going to find some type of substitution, or there'll be, you know, this off license has this at a cheap price, or maybe they'll start making their own alcohol? I don't know. But prohibition didn't work here, and this is kind of like it in certain ways. I think this is not really going to solve the problem, like, of, you know, people drinking so much. I think you need to ask, why are there so many people that are drinking so much? And then, you know, go for that root of the problem rather than just raising the prices. I mean, people are still going to buy it, bro. They'll just have less money. And then that means other things are going to take a hit, like food, rent, all that. This is crazy, bro. I don't know if I agree with this. It doesn't seem very, I don't really see what good it's going to do. I don't think it's going to stop anyone from drinking. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this, like, specific raising the prices on especially these cheaper drinks like the Frosty Jacks. I don't know.
Sorry. Well, see, because you're banged your head and you can't really remember much and you're a bit intoxicated, you know, or if we take you up the hospital. All right, mate. Aye, good.
Hospitals are struggling too. Alcohol-related incidents cost the Scottish Health Service $370 million a year.
So how typical is that?
That's a typical job for me.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
So with one call, alcohol related, you've had you guys go out to him, the police have been involved, he's now at the hospital, a doctor's going to see him. That's a lot of resources.
Of course it is. It's a lot of time and a lot of resources.
And do you expect any more of these tonight?
Yeah, absolutely.
But even the steady stream of ambulance pickups hasn't convinced skeptics that changing pricing will actually work.
It's very simplistic to say, well, these people are disproportionately drinking very strong beers and ciders, therefore if we get rid of the strong beers and ciders, they won't get drunk. and their problems will be
Well, that's not what
solved.
they're saying, are they? They're just saying that more lives will be saved. They're not saying that all alcoholics are going to stop drinking.
But they're suggesting that some of them will significantly cut down their rate of consumption. And I think that's just a basic, simplistic fallacy.
Of course, that's not what the proponents think. And while they acknowledge that minimum unit pricing may not do much to discourage long-term alcoholics, it could go some way to stopping the next wave of problem drinkers.
What would you say to those people who say that this is a tax on the poor?
Well, there's no evidence for that. So interestingly, when you look at the modelling, the harmful drinkers in poorest communities actually save money under minimum unit pricing because they change their behaviour. And it's not just those who've got a problem at the moment that we're trying to address with this policy. We're trying to stop other people from developing a problem in the first place.
It's got loud, hasn't it?
It's outside a nightclub with lunch things, you know.
Oh, right.
Prepare for grief. All right, pal, how you doing? What have you been drinking? It kind of gets to the stage you can't be bothered doing this, Joe.
That's rough, bro. He couldn't even make it in. Like, come on. What the hell did he drink? But some thoughts about this. I mean, from the idea of, like, stopping people from even starting, I get that. And I'm not, like, a complete proponent of all this entire movement because it's very obvious that Scotland does have a big alcohol problem. Like, and also this stuff, like, it is a lot of it's just super petty, and it does waste a lot of police and healthcare resources that, you know, the taxpayers have to cover. So, I don't know, man. It's a very difficult situation, you know. You can't fully stop people from drinking, but you can try and, you know, urge them not to. But how much urging is too much, and how much urging even works? I don't know. We need to see, like, the numbers of before and after these changes have been put in place.
Anymore sometimes, you know. What happened to you then?
Ow, fuck me, man. I got spiked.
You get spiked, and you've taken something.
You've had an old homeless guy and then a really young kid. So it's just across the board.
I know. A wide variety of people, innit? You know.
Other governments might soon be following Scotland's lead. Ireland has already passed a bill to introduce minimum unit pricing, and England says it's waiting to see how effective the Scottish policy will be.
Do you think if alcohol was a bit more expensive, it might stop people getting so intoxicated?
Maybe the occasional drinker, they might think twice because it might be too expensive, but your seasoned drinkers, they'll probably just keep buying it. But
Just not eat.
just no eat. You know?
Not heat
You
the
know,
house,
they'll
something
put their
like
heating on. They'll make a sacrifice somewhere else.
Nah, they definitely will. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like comparing alcoholics to cigarette smokers. They raise the price of cigarettes. You think that's stopping someone who smokes like 2 packs a day? No, bro. They're just gonna save that money up or find a way to get the money for it. Like, doesn't change anything. But I guess they're not really talking about the. But that's what the title says. It's alcoholics, so that's why I'm lost. Like this lady here who's for the movement was talking about how, oh, it'll stop people from even getting on the drink to begin with. That's cool and all, but there's a lot of people who are already on the drink. So what are you gonna do about that? I feel like that's the bigger problem here. I mean, anyways, there's a lot. This video was loaded. Let me know what you guys thought about a lot of stuff in this video. Maybe some own personal experience. What do you think Scotland? Do you think Scotland needs to do something, and what should they do? Is this the right move? It seems like they're continuing with this type of pressure, this move, because obviously the one I mentioned that was done literally last month, that will be in effect later this year, hasn't, you know, it's been 6 years, but they're still doing the same type of stuff, it seems like. So let me know in the comments what you thought about this one. Hit that like button, hit subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.